This is what school never teaches you about success. I'll pretty much be talking about my kind of trials and tribulations of what I learned through school and what I didn't learn through school. Because school, to be honest, didn't really teach me shit, if I'm keeping it apparent. Of course, it taught me the basics, how to write, English, whatever. But what I'm about to tell you right now will pretty much be your key to success and stuff that you never learned in school. So start back from like kindergarten to grade 12, whatever it may be. I'm a senior right now. In all of my 12 years of learning, basically through my education, I never learned a single thing that brought me to my 10 to 15k months this summer. Okay, I never learned a single thing from that through school. I had to go out on my own, and well, besides like how to articulate, I guess I learned that through school and just being around other humans and stuff like that. But I never learned any of those skills in school. I never learned how to market in school. I never learned how to start multiple businesses in school. I never learned how to be disciplined and stay consistent in school. I never learned those things, which is exactly why it's so important for you to go out on your own and basically try to find those things and overall just try to improve yourself, because school is only going to teach you the basics, how to read, write, whatever, and work a corporate job, work a 9 to 5 for the rest of your life and make, I don't know, maybe 60, 70, maybe 80k, 100k if you're lucky a year. And that's not the life that's not the life I want to live. And I'm sure if you're watching the video, that's not the life that you want to live. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much outside of school, the main things that I learned was, of course, how to articulate myself at a better level. School did help with that, but I will say getting out there, like I said, I did run my power washing business this summer, which is how I made my first few initial higher income months. But it also taught me, outside of school, I learned how to make content. I really learned how to up the discipline level of myself. I learned about stocks. I learned about cryptocurrency. I learned about index funds, all that stuff. Pretty much I had to learn about all of that outside of school. School does not teach you that, and that's why it's so important for you to get out there on your own and do your own research. Because 9 out of 10 times, your teacher's on a millionaire. That might be maybe a 1% chance. Your superintendent isn't a millionaire. Your principal isn't a millionaire. The lunch ladies are a millionaire. It's conjured up to be a system that teaches you how to be a slave, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? It teaches you how to think inside of a box and not really get out there for yourself and overall change your life, which is exactly why, again, it's so important for you to find something that you like to do, find something that you want to be in life, and overall just go out there and get it yourself and go out there and research. Think outside the box, break free of your cage, and just really get out there. That's really the only thing you can do to improve yourself and overall better your life. Because following what school does and never thinking outside of the box, it will keep you in a cage so small that you'll never be able to experience anything new, and those new experiences can lead to new opportunities, and those new opportunities can initially lead to maybe you meet a new girl or guy who is watching this, but mainly, most importantly, what we're talking about here is raising your income level, you know what I'm saying, to get you to that lifestyle that you want to live, driving that fast car, living in that big house, taking care of your mom, your sister, your friends, your family, you know what I'm saying. School pretty much treats us to be, like I said, in a small box, in a small cage, and that's pretty much all that it is. I had to learn all of the features and all of the attributes to reach my 10 to 15k a month, and now hopefully scaling to 20, 40, 50, 100k, a million, you know what I'm saying? All those big income milestones, all those things, I'm pretty much not going to learn in school, and I can guarantee you that, you know what I'm saying? So don't get me wrong, school can be beneficial. I will say at a graduate level, like college or something like that, you can be an engineer or maybe a doctor or something like that. Eventually in your late 20s, 30s, 40s, you probably will get up to be a millionaire, but by then you're kind of so deep into life. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you want to have money at a younger age, and I want you to think about it like this. A lot of the people teaching you in school, they're old timers, you know what I'm saying? They didn't have all the resources and all the things that we have right now that pretty much allow us to make so much money at a young age. Your mom and dad, or whatever, however they may be, assuming they're I think early millennials, boomers, whatever it may be, they're probably 40 to 60, somewhere in that range. They didn't have access to YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, be able to make content, Shopify, start your own brand of some sort. They didn't have those things, and school does not teach you that. Like I said, it's not to keep you in a box to where you can't really explore and get out there. I listed a couple things in this video that you could kind of really, well, not really, but there are a bunch of things that you could go out there and do, whether it may be copywriting, content creation, or anything like that. If you really want to be financially free, if you just want to be free overall, all it takes is one step. We have ChatGPT for, like, literally we have ChatGPT. Go on ChatGPT and be like, what can I do right now to learn how to make money at a young age, or really just get rich at a young age? You do so much more than what you think, and I don't want your teachers or college professor or anything like that to confine you, because I guarantee you, if you put, for instance, 12 years, as much work as you put into school, even if it wasn't a lot of work, if you just compound that up and you put 12 years into starting a new business or something like that, you could make so much more money than you ever would with a degree. You know what I'm saying? We have so many tools, we have AI, we have all of the above. If we do so much more, then our parents were able to, then their parents were able to. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I got for you in today's video. I want you to be special. I want you to go be great. And I want you to get done what you need to get done in life, because we have so many opportunities. That's all I got for you in today's video. Like I said, drop a singular thumbs up in the comment section and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Ciao. See you tomorrow.